Okay, this is a short video to do the terrain underneath. So we have this piece. I recommend saving as, let's say, C. You can always go back to the previous one. Okay, good. I'm going to turn on volumes out and just lock it because I don't want to play with that too much, and lock also final model building. Okay, I'm going to go to the front view. I'm gonna say polyline, enter, and I'm gonna draw polyline and just don't snap to the point. So uncheck that one. If it's highlighted, check it so it's not highlighted. Okay, make sure that grid snap is check here. So I'm gonna just click here. As you can see, we're this point, snap into that point, snap into that point, and then a little angle here because I want to play with the angles. Okay, actually no, let me go press polyline. I'm gonna do it lower here, that point where the final model building starts, pop, and a little angle here into the again final model building start finishes here. Again, we're not snapping to the object, we only snap into the grid. So we snap there, we come here, come here, come here, and we just close it. Now as you can see, there's no blue elements outside of this new polyline, and we also have a little bit of a nice gradient. It's going to be like a landscape thing. So what we have done, if we go to the perspective, is just a line there that we can now extrude. So if we select the line, extrude, see to what point? Well, I think it's best if we go double click top view, we kind of make sure that we snap to the grid snap again, and let's say I don't want to put it there because I want to move it down. So I'm going to put it here, which is from the orange 2 modules from the grid. That's good. And now I'm going to select it and say move 1 module from the grid. So there's basically symmetry from the orange, which is the final model building, to the ending of the terrain. There's 1 module of the grid, and from the orange of final model building to the terrain there's also 1. Let's go to the perspective. And what we have, this, let's select the curve. I particularly don't need it anymore. Delete. What we're gonna do, turn off final model, the orange guy, and we're gonna do, we cannot select it, you see, because it's actually locked. So make sure you unlock volumes out, and we're going to do a Boolean difference. Select, select, enter, select, enter. Aha, good. Now actually, just to make sure, go to the front view and select here, not the object obviously, just select almost like from top left to bottom right things. Top, you might have some elements here in the top. Just delete whatever loose piece. You can see it also in the perspective, but you can select it around. So don't have any loose piece around. We don't want to have loose piece. We only want 1. So if you select and hide it, and you have elements, just delete them. Show again, that's your terrain. Select, right click model terrain, change object layer, turn on, and there you have it. Done. Save, and I would recommend you to save as. Get rid of the letter, say render, save, and save as. Get rid of the render, laser cut, save. So now we have 2 things to do. One of them is render it nicely, the other one is laser cutting. The first video after this one is laser cutting, the next one will be rendering. Okay, the render will be very simple. The laser cutting is a bit more complicated, so you have to measure the time that you have to see if you have enough weeks, in terms of at least 2, to develop the laser cutting project. Now the rendering, you can jump right away to the rendering process and do it very fast. I would imagine then you can spend less than an hour and do the rendering video, versus the laser cutting will take you a bit longer, but you have to do both. So okay, organize your time and go ahead and do it. Okay, save and close the video.